Scorpio, this is your December reading. The way we're doing this reading is we are looking at different aspects and different angles. So we're kind of looking at things that are ending for you, chapters that are shifting and changing, what's coming in, what blessings you're having, and also a little peek into what that first week or two of January is going to look like for you. So to get started, let's look at that first, well, the last step towards the new year. What does that look like for you as you're moving? This can be things that you are, you know, a new direction, it can be action you're taking, it can be a new mindset that you start to embody. And let's look at what that looks like. And if you are new here, thank you so much for coming into this channel. It means a lot to me. If you're wondering who I am, I'm Deborah. I am from South Africa. If you're wondering about the accent, thank you so much for Thank you so much for coming into the channel. If you are already on my channel and you have been here for a while, may I ask you a favor, please, to turn on the notification bell and hit the thumbs up button. Otherwise you will not get notified when I publish a video for you. If you guys want to have a reading with me, there are very limited spaces left for the year, so go check down below. There'll be a link in the description box. Scorpio, we need to talk. This is serious. Okay, this is serious, and not in a bad way. It's serious in a very good way. You've got Buffalo Spirit showing up here. Man, what did you have a good year? Because if you didn't have a good year financially, you are going to have an amazing 2026. You have got wealth, power. Wow. Absolutely wow. Maintain kindness. Accumulate wealth. And persevere when faced with difficulties. Whatever this is, your year, claim this one. I claim my wealth power. Comment below in the description box. I claim my wealth power for 2026. Your words are spells, so put it out there into the universe. Let's have a look and see what is going on here with it. This is amazing. This is amazing. Wow, you're the only zodiac sign that got this so far. So congratulations, really congratulations. Wow, the only zodiac sign. So let's have a look and see what is going on here with you. So we've got an 8 of fire. This is coming in very fast. Man, a tower card. It comes in after a dramatic change has taken place. So you've got a tower card happening here. This happens very quickly. Something could come to an end. Something could drastically change in a moment, and it happens with speed, very unexpected. It can look strange when it happens and maybe a bit shocking. You might be like, whoa, wait a minute, what's going on now? You may hear that your company is closing down, and at the same moment there's a whole bunch of people sending you emails going, hey, come here, come to us, we want you. You know, and it ends up that you're earning so much more money or even get promoted. It can be you're running a business and you're kind of going, oh well, things have been okay, and then all of a sudden you find out the location of your business. The owner's like, no, you can't be here any longer, we're closing down shop or whatever's going on, you've got to relocate. And it's like a tower moment happening. You're going to move your office somewhere else, but you move your office somewhere else and it just picks up and goes through the roof. So you see what I'm saying. There's something that takes place here, but it moves you into something amazing. So pay close attention when you start to notice that something's happening very rapidly. Do not freak out. Know that what's coming is something like amazing for you. So now, because we are now also moving into the end of the year, we always have to check in on ourselves. We always have to check in and say, what is being released, what is happening in our energy, what do we need to let go of, and I want to check into that. So what needs to be released for you? And it can be a thought process, a thought pattern that you're having. It can be a behavior. It can be a program that you're repeating over and over that does not need to come with you into your wealth era. Okay, congratulations, Scorpio. So let's have a look and see what shows up here for you. Embrace meditation. This is a hard one for a lot of people. I do meditate, but not sometimes in the traditional way of meditating. I meditate when I'm doing life. So when because I find I like to embody something. I don't just want to have I'm in that hour, that's what I'm doing. So I sit in for that 1 hour and I'm meditating. Now I'm meditating, or 30 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever. I mean, who meditates for an hour? It's like, so what I try to do is I try to become mindful at all times. And even when I'm setting up here and I'm coming in here, it's like I'm focusing on what I'm doing in that moment, and my mind is not running all over the place. So embrace more quiet energy. And it doesn't mean now you go sit quiet in your room. It means that when whatever you're doing, you're fully there in that moment. Because when you are in the moment where we are now touching this card and we are laying it down on the table, you are here looking at what this is. So I can see maybe why this is showing up for you here. There's a bit of stress showing up here with the Five of Swords in this, under this card, which means that you could be feeling very overwhelmed, very triggered, very heavy, very frustrated by a lot of different things that have been happening in your reality. And they're asking you, it's almost like they're saying, let's get that quieting down. If you can't meditate and you can just not do, you can lay down, put some music on. I've got some music playing in the background. Put some meditation music on, earpods in, lay down, close your eyes, try not to fall asleep, and just listen to the sound and how it moves. It's going to be such a stress relief for you, especially with that Five of Swords, because you need to feel this right now. You don't need to feel that, the Five of Swords. You need to feel this. So you need to be in a place where you're fully igniting your passion, your desire, your inspiration and motivation for life. So getting that stress down will really help you a lot right now in any which way this looks. You need to be inspired here. Maybe it's this inspiration that you get with the Queen of Wands, because the Queen of Wands is very brave. Out of all the queens in the tarot, she's the bravest of all, because you'll see the Queen of Swords, yes, she's planning for the future, but she's planning for the future step by step. And then the Queen of Wands, she's kind of like, she gets an idea and then she goes, I'm going to do it. And she doesn't think too much about it, she just does it. So she doesn't hesitate and kind of go, I'm not sure, maybe I should wait. So really clearing your energy is going to help you a lot there. So now I want to see for you, what is your blessing? What is your blessing? I want this blessing to be something that is currently around you. I mean, we see a blessing of that wealth power. So is there another blessing? Like, is this going to be your year? This is your year, Scorpio. Congratulations. So what is anything that can be around in your energy right now that is a blessing that is showing up shortly for you as you move into December, as you're moving into January? Blessing showing up now. How does this look? Hell, I have to take my jersey off, guys, just 1 second. It's cold but not cold, so I'm getting very hot. Hold on. It's summer in my country, but it's not really. It feels like it's not, but it is, but it's not, because it's raining all the time. So there. So you have got love showing up here. This is good. It can be love in so many different ways. It can be love as in you do receive love and you meet somebody amazing if you're single. Yeah, could be somebody around you as well right now. If it's not love in that way, you know, love is not only about another person. It's also about yourself. It's about how you experience this reality, how you feel in your life. Do you love the life that you are living? So there's a powerful energy of being very happy in your situation here. And I don't know, guys, there's also a Two of Cups that shows up under the love. So if you are single, I do feel like there's a person around you. You may know them already, because it's around you already, or they're right close to meeting you. This is tied to a beautiful friendship, relationship. It can also be a friendship as well. Somebody who comes in is very aligned to your energy, a lifelong, can end up being a lifelong friend. A lot of same interests and things like that showing up there. And if it isn't got nothing to do with another person, this is about your connection in this reality. So it's about finding that balance of being happy and pressing and finding the balance where it's not too unhappy and not too happy. You just perfectly balance out, loving the life that you're in. The 8 of air. For those of you guys who have been finding it very hard to find a person, if you are single, or even if you're not single, you've had a blockage in your reality with regards to finding love and finding somebody in your life, let me tell you, that's been removed. If you think you're going to be single forever, no, you're not. It's so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for being in this reading, so I could say that to you. I know it's really hard. If you think that you've been blocked in life, where you can't experience life that you love and an experience of your reality that you actually really love, no, you're going to experience something here that may have been a even life blockage, where you just never can find people like yourself, or you just can't find the right person for you, or you just can't seem to love this life that you're living. That blockage is a blessing now. It's going to be removed from you, so it gets removed so you can experience something. Now I would like to see, as you are moving into that first week or two of January, okay, what does that look like for you? The first week or two of January. So let's have a look and see. Crossing bridges. Wow. Do you know, this is so interesting, because it's kind of like, it talks about a lot of stuff that we've already touched on here. So in the first week or two of January, something has not yet been realized. You're on the way to something, so you're moving to something here. And this shows up as a time for healing, connecting, which remember can be the love and the Two of Cups energy, mending and releasing. There is that Tower there as well. Something is definitely changing. I feel like the first 2 weeks of the year, you still haven't yet stepped into something new. So you might only start to notice something happening here. You may see signs of things going on. You may be sort of in between something, maybe closer to that wealth energy, and you kind of are going to see it as you move maybe into February. And like, okay, I'm on the other side now. So January could literally be like a crossover time between worlds for you. You keep going. You keep going, because this is beautiful here. Okay, so what comes up is a 10 of air and ending. Yeah, something ending and a new beginning, a new direction. So what you're leaving behind is the stuff that you need to heal from, which is the healing. You're leaving this behind. The 10 of Swords is not fun. And you even got a 5 of Swords here as well. So the 5 of Swords is like halfway. It's that 5 and then the 10 of Swords. So it's almost like stuff that's been, the 5 of Swords would cause the experiences of the 10 of Swords. So it's like that's coming to an end. You may still be dealing with a few difficulties in January a little bit, because it shows as that bridge crossing over. You're not yet over, but you are going to put this down. I feel like saying that for you, like, okay, for that relief energy. Like, okay, thank God, because I'm tired of that. You're going to put this down, and then you are moving forward here. Love this, because again, you got those two fire energies, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Wands here, which is a messenger of fire, Queen of Fire. This is inspiration that you get. This is the action that you take towards what you're thinking about, what you're feeling. So you get yourself going. You cross that bridge to the other side, and I don't think you're looking back. You burn that bridge because of the fire energy, and you're like, now I'm moving forward. I'm excited. I'm moving forward into my new reality. That new reality, I'm calling it your soul signature for 2026. What does that look like? Who are you becoming as you cross that bridge and you go to the other side? Because we're always shifting and changing and becoming. We're always shifting, we're always changing, we're always becoming something else. So what does that look like to you? This becoming of you. I accept my life exactly as it is. This is good. I think it's a way, it's interesting that it comes up like this. I accept my life exactly as it is, even though you're moving towards things that are what you want to experience, things that you want to become or see. But if there's also something here that is the way that it is, and you're kind of making peace with it. It can, I don't know what this is. It can be, you know what, I may not be living in the kind of house that or the area that I want to be in, but I'm going to be happy where I'm at. I may not yet be in the space, and this actually helps quite a lot here. I'm going to tell you why. You may not be yet experiencing that wealth power, but with what you've got, you become grateful for that. When you accept your situation, it's major. Because yes, you may be having the 5 of air and the 8 of air and the 10 of air here, and these may be things that you've been finding it very hard to change. But now, because you actually say, you know, certain things I can't change. I may not like it very much, but I'm going to accept them as a part of my reality. I'm not going to be at war with it. It does a major thing. So we always get what we carry. So when we are in conflict with an experience that we're having, we are in conflict energy. When we are rejecting an experience we are experiencing it because maybe it makes us uncomfortable, we are in rejection energy. And what we are is always what we are getting. So when you move into acceptance energy, it changes that frequency of conflict and fighting and battle and needing to do something to peace of accepting. And then you have that shift in what that energy is. And what does this reality do? It starts to send you another frequency that's more at peace with what you're feeling. That's the trick. That's why you gotta sometimes move into meditation. Yeah. So you got a Justice card showing up here. It's something is going to change. And a Moon card. In the next couple of months for you, there is a massive life change that's going to take place. We do have Libra in your reading with the Justice card. Massive reality shift. So I think this 8 of Swords energy that shows up here, it seems to me like it could be karmically tied to you, or soul contract tied, or something that you're carrying here. And that's why you got that crossing bridges that is shown up here. It's almost as if, I think I get what's going on here. It's almost as if you kind of go, okay, I'm going to carry what this is. And sometimes karma cannot be just put down. We have to carry the burden of it for a period of time. If you are fighting with what that burden is, and you're saying, I don't want to carry this karma, why should I? It's not going to get released. The moment you kind of say, okay, this is my thing to carry, and I'm going to do so with grace, and I'm going to do so with love, and I'm going to do so with honor, and that I'm going to carry it. And you pick it up and you say, come, karma, and you're like, let me hold you, and I'm going to walk with you. Oh, it's heavy, but I'm going to carry you anyway. It's acceptance of it. And once, that's what it takes. It's just that. Once you pick it up and you say, I'll hold you. This is my duty to carry what this is, and I will carry it. When you do that, it changes it immediately. That's how you break karma. There's several different things, especially when it comes to like people. So if it's tied to a person, depending on who the person is. So it's a relationship that's bad, and you're karmically tied to this person. Got to cut that. Got to cut that. You got to separate it. But if it's something that you're carrying in life, where you kind of go, I don't see how I can break this connection. Maybe this is your parent, this is your child. So you do all you can to protect you, but in a way you also carry it as well. There's nothing you can do, so I have to carry what this is. If it's an experience that you're having that you cannot shift, you're going to accept that and you're going to carry it. That's what it takes to shift it. You will see very soon the karma becomes released. That's what is showing up for you. This is happening to you. It's beautiful. Big energy. This is happening for you in the first few months of 2026. That massive 8 of air that shows up here as something huge being blocked in your reality is literally going to be put down. And then you're going to move into your dharma. You're going to start to move into something different in your reality. Having put some weight down behind you, you're now able to move forward into what your destiny is and what your blessings are. Scorpio, this is a beautiful reading. It is one of the strongest I've done out of all the zodiac signs. Maybe this is why you got that wealth coming in there. It's because you're breaking something so big here that it moves your life into a different way of being. You don't even understand as a reader to see this kind of energy. It is huge. It is absolutely huge. I mean, move into this new year. Accept, hold, control that energy, get yourself into a good space, because you are about to break something and release something huge for yourself here. Congratulations, really from my heart to yours. Until next time, I will see you there. Bye.